Okay, Aries, how's it going? I just feel like this is way too bright. I might just change the light because I can't even see myself. This should be fine. So, I'm sorry I'm starting so late. Usually I don't start this late, but it's quite an interesting day. I mean, my bed could set an example of the type of day it is. Because usually I fix it and I did not fix my bed today. So, let's get into it. And I think I sound congested because my allergies was kicking my booty. So, let's dive into your energy, Aries, what's going on for the week. I'm going to dive into the details of your reality with this deck, and then we're going to pull confirmation cards from this deck, which is just going to pretty much tell us an overall energy that we're going to dive into, or direction we're going to go into, or just pretty much just an energy to look out for the week. So let's see what's going on. I got my sage burning here. It's burning, it's burning. It's hot. And then and I got some actually Palo Santo here. I actually want to turn it on. So let me just do that real quick. That's for me. This for me. I just really like how it smells, but Palo Santo is really good to like calm like nerves or like if you have anxiety and stuff like that. Or if you just need an instant because you took a really bad crap in the bathroom, that works as well. Alrighty. So I know it's an interesting day for us, so let's dive into it. Because I'm getting a lot of interesting things that's going on just today alone, if not even this whole weekend. So let's see what's going on in your reality, Aries. I might just have to turn the AC back on. I'm burning up. I could have sworn we got this card last week, and if we did, that means you've been solving your problems, I want to say. Maybe not too much of your financial situation though. Yeah, that seems to be a little, or maybe not just your financial situation actually. But let's see what else. I'm gonna go through it. Phone on 20%. I'm gonna go through it. I'm just pulling the cards first. I just want to see what I'm seeing here, and I'm seeing a lot in your reality, to be honest. I want to say almost, and I really don't like when I see things like this, but I want to say almost something broke your spirit. Um, And honestly, like if you're having financial problems or financial situations, Aries, I just want to let you know that like this is like something that's going on in the planetary placements. And when I say things like that, like things are going on in the planetary placements, I just want you to understand and know that you are not the only zodiac sign or the only person in this time or in this reality that's actually experiencing this type of energy. And I want to say like it may feel heavy, it may feel like there's a lot going on in your reality, Aries. Or maybe like there's just like too much going on in the sense where it's um like wow, how are all these things happening like this? Like how are all these things happening simultaneously? And I just want to let you know that you're actually not the only zodiac sign or person in this reality if you are experiencing this type of thing that is experiencing this type of thing. But I also want to say that it seems as if you're creating a balance within yourself, like within yourself and your emotions, but maybe not around you. Um, and that's just something that I'm looking at as well, at least with the temperance card here that I'm looking at. It's almost as if like we're trying to create this balance within the water. And that's you like creating that balance there. You see like even the feet, like one foot on the earth and then one foot in the water, and it's like there's a lot going on around me, but it's almost as if like you're understanding that you can't control everything around you, and it's like you're creating it. If you have not already, then you will be creating some type of balance in your within yourself, and that's usually doing whatever it is that you need to do to help you how do you say be level headed. Like it takes sometimes it takes a creative energy. Sometimes it takes some type of, this is what I'm looking at, right? This is what I'm looking at here. This is literally the Six of Wands reversed. And it's literally, it usually shows us that we're going in a direction. Like we're about to go in a direction. We're about to take forth our creativity. We're about to dive into energy where that we're ready to dive into. Like we're ready to go in this direction. But because it's reversed, the way I'm looking at it is that you're not ready. Like you may know what you want to do, but you're not ready to actually move in that direction, or you're not taking the initiative to go in that direction. And I want to say, like I said, I want to say it's possibly not even you, like personally. I want to say it's more so it could be your financial situation that's not allowing you to like move in that direction. I'm only saying that because I'm looking at this card here. It's the Two of Pentacles. It's reversed. The Pentacles has to do with an earth sign. And the earth signs usually deal with the physical reality of our world. So, and when I see this here, I'm usually looking at like the juggling between like two job situations or money options, or I have to make a money choice, like my money is strict. But because it's reversed, that's why I said it looks as if, because I think you got this card last week, and it looks as if like if you were going through this, if this is something you were experiencing, then you may not be experiencing this anymore. This may not be something that you're actually experiencing anymore. But if you actually weren't going through this and you're experiencing this now, then I just want to say that that's just the planetary energy, and that won't actually be happening for long. So either you already overcame it or you're going to overcome it. Either way, I don't look at that as a factor in your reality. Now, this is where it was more so like I was a little hung up on this side of the card reading, because I literally got the Nine of Pentacles. So now we're talking about Pentacles again, and we're talking about Pentacles within your literally reversed. We're talking about the same thing reversed. So it's like every card that's popping up, it has to do with like with you specifically that are reversed. It's like the Pentacle card, the Wands, because Wands represent a fire sign, and Aries, you're a fire sign. So it's like the Wands popped up reverse, the Pentacles popped up reverse, more Pentacles popping up reverse, and then like your situations are popping up reverse as well. Like this is popping up reverse. This is Three of Swords. Now this is not technically a bad thing. Like I know you may looking at it like, oh my God, like why is those swords like being stabbed through that hard and stuff. But remember, we try to stick with logic here, especially when I'm seeing the cards. I stick with the logic of the things that's going on. And I want to say that your money situation or your financial situation could be causing an emotional um yes, we are talking about Aries. Your emotional situation could be literally in regards to, or just how you feel could be because of your finances. Literally, like that's what I'm just seeing here. Like everything has to do with your finances. But this specific card here is like representing that you're releasing the pain or the energy or the upheavals that came behind this transition in your reality. And that's literally why everything is popping up reverse like this. It's almost as if like we're not going to be going through these things for long, or we're no longer going through these things. Now I have the Hangman here reversed. And then here, when I see it like this, it's almost as if like I'm doing it to myself, in the sense where I want to be looked at in this way because I want you, um almost like the Fool card. Like the Fool card is literally, it's called the Fool card, but it's the beginning of the entire tarot deck. Like it's the number zero, like it's the start to things, not necessarily a fool, but it's because you are diving into things unknowingly. So a hangman is not necessarily hanging, but almost in the sense where I want you to think that I'm hung up, or I want you to think that I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or something like that. And when I see, and that's literally when I see it regularly. Now when I see it reversed, it's almost as if like I'm trying to pretend that everything is okay. And the reason why I say it that way, because it's like I'm trying to pretend that I'm hung up, but I'm not hung up. Like I really am going. Like I really am hanging myself, And not necessarily like you're hanging yourself like physically like hanging yourself, but more so in the sense where you're you see what's going on in your reality, and it's like, all right, even though all of this is happening, I'm not going to let it be, I'm not going to let it take the best of me, or I'm not going to let it be the reason, um or just let it overcome how I'm viewing my reality or how I'm living my life. Like, I'm still going to live my life, but I'm not going to show. Pretty much the hangman is pretty much saying, I'm not going to show what I'm going through. I'm not showing it, but I'm going through it. And I'm doing a really good job at hiding it too. Like, that's the more amazing part, Aries, that that card popping up like that is more so like you're doing a really good job at hiding in your reality. Now let's just see what else is going on here. I'm sorry if I sound like Squidward. It's these dang allergies. They got me. It ain't even springtime. They got me. Whoa. And talking about the Fool card, like, look at the bottom, right when all the cards fell, the Fool card. So I just want to see what else we're gonna get here. Sheesh. We got a lot to talk about, huh, Aries? I usually, sometimes, not usually, but sometimes I fly through horoscope. I see how everything landed. Alrighty. Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups. Here we are. Two of Wands, and it's the same thing in the King of Wands. It's this Two of Wands is literally the same exact thing. That's because you're watching. This Two of Wands is saying the same thing that this Six of Wands is saying, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. I want to go through it in order first. So, like, we got the Ace of Swords here, right? Right? We got the Ace of Swords here. This card literally means hollow victory. And what that means is that it's a double-edged sword. So it literally has an edge on this side and an edge on this side. And if you swing it left and you swing it right, you're still going to cut something, cut someone, cut yourself. It doesn't matter. The sword is going to cut no matter what way you swing. So it's almost as if like what the card means in the sense where it's a hollow victory, literally. Like, and that could be pertaining to, I wanted to say that could be pertaining to like your money situation, but I feel like more so it's pertaining to your emotions and what you're experiencing in your reality, Aries. And I'm only saying that because of, well, one, the hangman reverse, and two, because of the water that's literally shown in the card here. Like, you have this water here by my fingers, and water represents the emotions. It represents Luna, it represents the moon, the water tides, the beach, the ocean, you know what I mean? So when I'm seeing things like that, then I'm like, okay. And then the next card that came up behind it was the cups card, and now cups is is the water sign. So we're talking about how you feel, we're talking about your emotions, we're talking about your literally just your emotional reality right now. And then when I'm seeing this card right here, I'm looking at it in the sense of what I was just saying about the hangman. Like, you're literally, you're holding back, like you're holding back how you feel, or you're maybe not speaking too much about it, or maybe you're not expressing too much about it, maybe you don't want to dive into it, to be honest. Like, Aries, honestly, like, it's no surprise that if you don't want to dive into how you're feeling, because you're like, you know what, like, it's already too much, like, I'm already living it, why I gotta talk about it? You get what I'm saying? And I understand that that may be your reality, Aries. That may be how you are. So let me just move these like this. So then it's the Two of Wands here. So now I got this card reversed. And this card is the card I was comparing to this card, because they pretty much mean the same thing, that they're both ready to go in a direction. Except for this person knows where they're going and they're supported by many, as to where this person doesn't know where they're going. They just know that they're ready to go. And even in both scenarios, in both situations, the card is reversed. And I just want to say that's because whatever it is that you want to do, you're not ready to do it, you're not ready to go, you're not ready to move into that direction. And that's pretty much what that is representing. But I get the King of Wands here, and it's almost as if, like, even when I'm seeing the King of Wands, like, this is representing you, Aries. And I just want to say that it's representing you in the sense where you pretty much are, and I want to say that this has more so to do with your emotions as well. Like, you're pretty much solid, you're set in stone with how you feel about whatever this motion is that you want to go move forward with. Like, I don't know what that's about. Like, I don't know if you're ready to change directions or switch directions in your money path, or I don't know if it is about your specific emotions and your emotional reality where you are ready to dive into your and go into a direction as far as your emotions, more so like, let me find a better way to explain it. And this is why I do videos and I don't do the little horoscope cards because I can't find the words sometimes. But more so in the sense where, like, if something is emotionally like feeling heavy on you, and you're just like, you know what, I'm ready to like leave, or I'm ready to, like, you know what, this is too much for me. It's as if that's what I'm talking about, like that type of motion, like you're ready to move forward with whatever you're feeling, but something's holding you back. And I think it's because this double-edged sword follows behind those type of feelings and emotions, that you know that if you even move in that type of energy, that it's just going to be the same thing nonetheless. It's not like anything's going to really change your reality. So, and I want to say that that's what you're experiencing, Aries. So, I don't know why I got lost. I started to think about a Virgo. So, let me just let's dive into the confirmation cards and just see what else is here, and see what else. But honestly, like, those last four cards that pulled out, those is confirmation cards. I may just go through this deck one time because that right there really spoke enough, to be honest, on your reality, Aries. So let's just see. All the cards is already clean. The sage stopped burning finally, so I'm not hot. Will I get a better job soon? um just message me and I'll answer your question personally. Just DM me. Usually I do that on TikToks, like, but I haven't really been on my TikTok lately. Um so if you just message me, I'll flip a tarot card for you and I'll do it personally for you. Um Seven of Swords, plans, hopes, wish card. It's the highest minor arcana card. Literally, this card represents literally what I was just saying. Like, you're ready to take everything and go, but look how it pops up reverse once again. And because this is the highest minor arcana card, let me explain what that really means. You have cards that are like this, that have the pentacles, like, oh, Five of Pentacles, oh, Ten of Wands. And then you have cards, that's so funny that when I picked it up, I picked up Ten of Swords. Then you have cards like this, the Lover's card, or the World, or the Devil. Those are major arcana cards. And then you have the one with the numbers that are minor arcana cards. This is the highest minor arcana card, which means after this is the major arcana, and you pretty much transfer energies from this card into major arcana cards. The major arcana cards represent the big changes in our reality. So that's what this is representing, that you're ready to take a big change, but there is something that's making or stopping you from taking that big change, literally. And it popped up three different times. Like, it's saying, like, hey, we're ready to transition into a new energy, into a new reality, but something is stopping you for some reason, and I don't know what it is. Only you would be able to identify, Aries. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip through the deck one more time, and let's just see what else we get here. I want to say that there's some type of imbalance in your reality. I'm looking at the chakra system in this card, to be honest. We got the green, the yellow, and the red chakra system. Your root chakra, your solar plexus, and your heart chakra. Meaning, like, the foods you're consuming, your sexual and physical reality, and and in your heart chakra, how you're feeling. So I want to say pay attention to those chakra systems, or pay attention to those realities, like when you're about how you're consuming, about how you're feeling, and your sexual energy. Be mindful of those things, Aries. Those things may be a little off in your reality, whether it's you or the people around you. All right, let's just see what else we're getting here, because I'm not getting anything else. I think we pretty much dove into your reality. I'm not going to lie, Aries. And that was really just a solid confirmation. That Seven of Swords was a solid confirmation of everything that we experience here. I'm going to just literally stick with this energy here. This is what it is for you this week. This is what's going on, whether it was happening or it's going to happen. Just be mindful of how this can take place in your reality. Also be mindful that this energy really could be coming yeah, it could be it could yeah, because this full moon energy is lasting all the way to the new moon. So we may be experiencing what we're feeling today just maybe for 2 weeks, to be honest. But as the week go by, things should start lightening up and stuff. Just be mindful of the big changes that can be, or should or will be occurring in your reality, Aries. So with that being said, I'm gonna post this on my Facebook. But if you want to dive into your horoscopes, Aries, or just the past horoscopes that I've done, then you could go ahead and click the link in my bio that will take you to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe there, and all the horoscopes that I've done the past year will pop up on a playlist specifically for you, and it's called Aries. So with that being said, if you also want to ask me any questions, I'll pull a tarot card for free. You can do that on my TikTok, because that's actually where I do it, and I post daily messages there as well. But if you want to dive into your reality personally, where I actually do readings, then you can go to my Instagram or you go to my Facebook. You can click the link in my bio, and we can dive into your reality personally. So hoping I make a LinkedIn. That way I can put all these links on one page and I don't have to express them this way all the time. With that being said, Aries, I'm sending you much love and light, and we'll be back next week. I'm about to dive into Taurus.